Hi everyone, welcome to our Math 10 class. Today's lesson is about arithmetic sequences. Let's first have the definition. An arithmetic sequence is said to be a sequence where the difference between any two consecutive terms is a constant. We have to take note of these words, difference and constant. When we say difference, the operation involved is actually subtraction, meaning when we subtract any two non-consecutive terms, it should give a constant or a number which has a fixed value. Let's take, for example, the sequence 5, 10, 15, 20, and so on. If you're going to subtract any two consecutive terms, say for example, the consecutive terms 5 and 10. If you are going to subtract 10 minus 5, it will give you 5. If you will subtract 15 minus 10, it will also give you 5. The same will be the answer for 20 minus 15. Therefore, the difference between any two consecutive terms is a constant. In this case, that is 5. Okay, another definition is that an arithmetic sequence is a sequence where every term after the first can be obtained by adding a constant called the common difference. So it is actually almost the same with the first definition. This time, the constant is called the common difference, or it is represented using small letter d. In our previous example, wherein we have 5, 10, 15, and 20, every time we subtract any two consecutive terms, the answer is 5. Therefore, we can say that the difference here is also 5. That is what we call the common difference. Now, let's have examples. I have here two examples of arithmetic sequences. Let's have the first one. The first one is 1, 4, 7, 10, and so on. While the second one is 15, 11, 7, and 3. What have you observed about these two examples? Correct. The first one has terms which are increasing in value, while the second one has terms which are decreasing in value. Let's have the first one. If a sequence has terms which are increasing in value, we can say that the common difference is a positive number. So how do we get the common difference? We just have to subtract a term minus its previous term, or subtract any two consecutive terms. For example, let's have the consecutive terms 4 and 7. You subtract 7 minus its previous term, which is 4. So 7 minus 4 will give you 3. That will be the value of our common difference. Now, let's go to our second example. For our second example, we have 15, 11, 7, 3, and so on. As you have observed here, the terms are already decreasing. It means that we are actually adding a negative number, or the common difference is a negative number. How do we obtain that? Choose a term, for example, 7, minus its previous term, 11. 7 minus 11 is negative 4. That will be our common difference. So remember, we can obtain the common difference by subtracting a term minus its previous term. Okay? Now, let's apply what we learned about arithmetic sequences. Our first activity is called arithmetic or not. Here, you just have to determine if the sequences that follow are arithmetic sequences or not. You're going to write A for arithmetic sequences and NA for non-arithmetic sequences. Now, if the sequence is arithmetic, you have to identify the common difference. Let's have the first one. We have 3, 7, 11, 15, 20, and 24. Is it arithmetic or not? Write your answer. The answer is NA. It is not arithmetic because of these two. The difference of these two is 5. It is far different from the difference that we obtain when we subtract 7 minus 3, 11 minus 7, 15 minus 11, and 24 minus 20, which all result to 4. Okay, let's go to the next one. How about this? Is this an arithmetic sequence or not? Write your answers. The answer is A. It is an arithmetic sequence. And what is the common difference? Choose a number and then subtract the previous term. The answer is positive 2. Very good. Now let's go to the third one. For the third one, we have the sequence 20, 40, 80, and 160. Is it an arithmetic sequence or not? Write your answer. Okay, the answer is NA. It is not an arithmetic sequence because we do not have a common difference. Number 4. For number 4, we have the sequence 15, 30, 45, and 60. Is it an arithmetic sequence? Write your answer. The answer is A, because there is a common difference. And what is the common difference? That is 15. Now we are down to the last one. We have the sequence 4, 9, 16, 25, and so on. Is this an arithmetic sequence? Write down your answers. The answer is NA. It is not an arithmetic sequence because there is no common difference. What is your score? Did you get a perfect score of 5 out of 5? If it is, very good. If not, you can still practice to be better. Now let's go to the second activity. The second activity is entitled, What is Missing? For this one, you just have to find the missing terms in each arithmetic sequence. Are you ready? Let's have number 1. We have 3, 12, 21, and so on. What are the missing terms? Write down your answers. Time's up. The answers are 30, 39, and 48. Now let's go to number 2. For number 2, we have the sequence 8, 3, -2, and so on. What are the missing terms? Write down your answers. The answers are -7 and -12. Now let's go to the third one. For the third sequence, we have 5, 12, blank, 26 blank. What are the missing terms? Write down your answers. The answers are 19 and 33. Did you get it correctly? Now let's go to number 4. For number 4, we have the sequence 2, blank, 20, 29, and so on. What are the missing terms? Write down your answers. The answers are 11 and 38. Now we're down to the last one. What are the missing numbers? 17, 14, blank, blank, 5. Write down your answers. The answers are 11 and 8. What is your score? Did you get a perfect score of 5 out of 5? Very good. If not, you can still practice. Now we're down to our last activity. It is entitled Time to Create. For this one, you have to write an arithmetic sequence of 10 terms with 8 as the first term and the common difference of 7. Write down your answers and pause this video while you are writing your answers. Let's check now. Since the first term is 8, you have to start with 8. And since the common difference is 7, you have to add 7 to the previous term. So 8 plus 7 is 15, plus 7 is 22, plus 7 is 29, plus 7 is 36, plus 7 is 43, plus 7 is 50, plus 7 is 57, plus 7 is 64, and plus 7 is 71. So those are the 10 terms of a sequence whose first term is 8 and whose common difference is 7. That will be 10 points in all. So how many points did you get? Did you get the perfect score of 20 over 20? Good job. Now, if you have questions, you can do further reading about arithmetic sequences. The link is down below. That's all for today. I will see you soon. Goodbye and have a nice day.